Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Garnier Vitamin C Daily UV Invisible. So, as per usual on a Sunday, this is Second Chance Sunday. I think I'm going to put some serum on as well. Okay, so we're done with this. So I'll put that back now. Just put that there. I really want to use this up. I've been forgetting about it. It's a Project Pan. It's the Boots Glow Dewy Serum. It says gives skin an instant youthful radiance. I don't notice anything when I use it. Like it's down here, so there's not much left at all. But it's like Project Pan, I keep forgetting about it. So this dropper's crap. Oh, great. I mean, you can see a bit of radiance, but there was radiance anyway from the sunscreen. There's all that in there and barely anything is coming out. Oops. I've just put some in my hands. I'm going to just put it on like that. I'm not going to put any on the forehead. I can't see to the bottom, but there really can't be that much left. You don't get that much in here anyway. 15 mils. Hi, Morag. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Right, then I want to put some of the Sunkissed Skin Hyaluronic Acid Nourishing Under Eye Serum on. This is my go-to at the moment. And this one doesn't have much left in it either, I don't think. In this product you get 6 mils, but it goes a long way, it lasts a long time. Happy Sunday, it's hot here today. Is it hot with you? I've not been out yet, Morag, so I don't know. It probably is. I'll let you know later. I'll DM you. DM you. I'll get in your inbox on Messenger. And I'll let you know what it is in degrees. How many degrees is it in Scotland? Okay, so did I put the glowy stick in here that I want to use? I don't know if I did. I must have done. So I did my Shop My Stash today, Morag. It's not up yet. It's just uploading now on my other phone. So hopefully that'll be going up either later tonight, and I mean later because I don't like straight after this live I need to go to my mum's, so I'll see if it's uploaded by the time I get home, and if it has I'll probably just put it up or I'll do it tomorrow. So I'm going to go in now with this glow stick. It's in gold. It's exactly the same shade as the Essence Glow Glow Go. That's why I like it. It's 21 now, but was 26 earlier. Yeah, 26 is pretty hot. 21's hot. I just put it on the cheeks here, and we'll put some on the tip of the nose there, and then in the middle. Just basically where I put highlight. So I've had to bring some Shop My Stash items, so you'll see some of them, I think. But I've tried not to bring them out because obviously a Shop My Stash is going up, and I don't want to spoil the fun. Love your Shop My Stash. Really enjoyed your blush declutter. I'm going to be doing, I've not gotten around to the powder blush declutter yet. I'm going to be doing that. I think it's going to look like Tuesday now. I either said today, didn't I, in the video, or Monday. I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow because I'm going out with my mum. So, you know, I've got other commitments there. So it's going to have to be Tuesday/Wednesday, I would say. We'll see. I have got a lot of blushes to swatch in the powder category. Right, so what am I doing now? I think we're just going to go in with one of the Project Pan foundations, so it's just the Fenty Beauty one. No rush, just when you have time, and this is it. And it takes so darn long to edit. I'm putting quite a bit of this hydrating face mist by Sunkissed. This is a really, really good one. It's not a setting spray. It's good for like when you're out in the sun, Morag, you just spritz it all over your face. And I think it's only about £2 from Bodycare. I think. It might be a bit more, but it's not much. Just going to put... Looks like there's a hair on this sponge. My hair gets everywhere. So I'm just putting it everywhere, basically. It smells so nice. I think it's going to be quiet in here today. I try and go as late as possibly I can go with these lives. But it's not doable. It's not doable on Fridays. And it's not doable on Sundays. But I don't want to not do them. Because I like getting ready. And I like talking whilst I'm getting ready. And people seem to enjoy watching them. Put a bit more of that spray on. Have you had a nice weekend, Morag? And what have you been doing? I had a bit of trouble last night. I was walking home, early hours. It wasn't even last night. It was early hours. And there were these two girls just walking in the road. And I could see, like, I was at the bottom of the road, I could see that they had glass bottles in the hand. And you never know how they're going to react, do you? So I was walking really, really slow, but then they walked even slower. And then I finally, had to walk past them. And then this one girl, well, I said girl, it was a woman. This one woman said hello. And like, when it's like that, even if I don't know them, I'm civil, I say hello back. Hang on, let me get the concealer. So I'm still using this Body Collection one. So I tried to carry on walking. And she was just saying stuff. So after I said hello, she kept saying hello back. And then she said to a friend, that's not such a person's girlfriend. And then a friend seemed a lot calmer, to be honest. A friend said, I didn't say it was. And then she said, but she looks like her, doesn't she? And started saying something and laughing. So I don't know who they thought I was when I was like all the way down the end of the street. That might be why they slowed down a bit, I don't know. But as I was walking past her, she scared me a little bit because she was shaking this glass bottle that she had in her hand. Anyway, I just wanted to get home as fast as I could. And all of a sudden she said, I don't know what to say on here. All of a sudden she said, get the fuck home. And I'm like, do I turn around? Do I not turn around? So I didn't even turn around because it was quite clear at that point that she just wanted to cause trouble. She was spoiling for a fight. I'm not a fighter, I'm more of a lover. I've never been into fights and things like that. So that was that. Then prior to me even coming home, prior to me leaving, I have a neighbour who just lives like in the next block of flats. And he'd been to the pub because football was on yesterday, wasn't it? England, Denmark, that was on. I'm just going to go in with the P. Louise Hold You Down. So he'd been in the pub, and I don't speak to him. I don't speak to any of my neighbours really, bar one. There's a neighbour that lives just across from me. He's really, really nice. Oh, I nearly dropped that. That's not good. Let me just brush the brows out. And he came rushing up the street. He saw me. He came rushing at me, looking like that. And it freaked me the hell out. And didn't say anything. Didn't say hello or anything like that. Because obviously he knows me. And it was just weird. And then when I was leaving my mum's, it was honestly like Friday the 13th yesterday. Then when I was leaving my mum, there's some new neighbours that have moved in. There's, like, she lives in a flat, but there's also a house. It's like for over 55s basically. But I think they've had their children moving with them as well. And I feel like, from what I heard yesterday, I think they're drug dealing from there. So anyway, there was about 6 to 8 people, I can't remember exactly, and 2 dogs. And the dogs were cute though. That's why I'm telling you about the dogs. And there was so much swearing going on. I was actually thinking about just going back into my mum's flat, but she'd already gone to bed because it was, like I said, very early hours. And I'm like, oh my God, they best not say anything to me. Anyway, I stayed out of it, and I could hear them obviously. And then they mentioned some drugs. I'm not going to say what drugs because I don't know. I don't want YouTube to kick me out, So they was mentioning that. And not even mentioning it, they was effing and jeffing about it. So that's what was going on there. It just seemed like everywhere I went yesterday, I couldn't get away from volatile people. So that's what happened. But the most important thing is to not be coming home early hours anymore on a Saturday. I said, I can do one of three things, Mum. I can not come at all, which I don't really want to do. She likes my company. I can come early and go home early. But even if I go home at 12 o'clock, you know, there's people around. Or I can just stay over like every week, once a week. So I think I'll just do that. She said, yeah. She said, you can stay over if you want. Well, it's either that or I just don't go, basically, I think. So nothing apart from tidying Son's room. He's off to Euros and walking dogs. I'm not really into football. Right, let's get some powder on. Right, so this is one of the Shop My Stash items that have come in this time. I want to try it out, see if I still like it. I used to like it. Oh, I bought something today, Morag. Something I've wanted for ages. The girl sounds scary. I got called a name by a 10-year-old yesterday. Shouted I had a massive ass. Axe. Lol, what a confidence booster, lol. Oh, do tell what you get. What did you get? It wasn't makeup. It was skincare. But I've wanted this set that Elf do. And I've been looking on the website. And I've been putting my notifications on. I don't think they're getting it back in stock. It's the Elf Ever After Hydration Set. And it comes with minis. So you're getting the Elf cleansing balm. You're getting like a bottle of cleanser as well. You're getting Elf, I think, hydration day cream. You get quite a lot. I think it's 5 items in total for £20. So it said, you know, £25 at first. And I'm like, no, I don't really want to pay that when it's only worth £20. But that's if they delivered it. Like they delivered it and it was premium delivery. I don't need it to be premium delivery. So then, like normally, like when I get something off Amazon, I send it to the local post office. So I thought I'd do that, and I'm like, I'm sure it's only £2.99 to go to the local post office, which it is. But then it gave me the option to pay nothing, and it'll get delivered on Wednesday. So I thought, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to pay the £20 that it, you know, retails for. So yeah, so when I get it, I will do a video with it. Either a video or I'll just show it on live. Probably just do a live video with it. I don't know. I was thinking though, have you seen those new Cosmic Brushes palettes? It's took me a lot to not actually buy that Neutrals one, because I saw the swatches on Cosmic Brushes website and I was like, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. But if I still want it in November, I can get it in November. I'm not in a rush to get an eyeshadow palette. So yeah, and by November I might not want it at all. So we're going with this. I've left this in this time because there barely isn't anything there. I mean, look. I feel like another couple of weeks and that'll be gone. Did you know as well, I know that they did the putty blush brushes, but did you know that they do the putty bronzer brushes. If I see one tomorrow at Boots, I'm going to buy one. I'm getting one of the blush brushes. Makes sense though, doesn't it? They're going to want to make as much money back as possible. Yeah, I saw it, but prices has went up, I think. Price of what? Sorry, Morag. Do you mean the Cosmic Brushes palette? If so, the reason for that will be that they're putting Shifty Shades in them now. I think it's worth it still. But I do remember when their palettes were £18. But they didn't have any Shifty Shades in them back then. So I don't mind paying the extra £10. But then obviously you've got your shipping. But then you can use like influencers codes. I normally use influencers codes to get 10% off. So 10% off will give you, what, £2.80 off. And that's your shipping taken care of, isn't it, really? Yeah, palette. I thought you meant the palette. I don't like the cool one. Don't like that. That's an easy pass, but I do really like the neutrals. But then I think, you know, think about all the Cosmic Brushes palettes you've got. How many times have you used them? That's because I've got so many in my collection. So even if I was to buy it, how many times would it have gotten use, you know? Okay. Right, and then because I don't really want to be showing all the stuff from my Shop My Stash, I think I'm just going to go in with this bronzer here from the Hourglass palette. I've shown you the progress. Look at all that now. The way I see it as well is this is the 8th month of my no-buy, and all I've bought so far in makeup related items are those primers and that foundation I bought. So I spent less than £20 on makeup items. Obviously I'm buying skincare and things like that, but they're kind of a one in, one out kind of thing. And I never said I'm on a skincare no-buy. It's all makeup related. So that's 8 months. Like on the 17th of July it'll be 8 months, and that's when I'll do my 8-month no-buy update. And then, what, I've got 4 months to wait. So, it's not long at all. I've done the hard part. The first 6 months is always a hard part. I would say not even the first 6 months. The first couple of months is always a hard part. But they do say if you can get through that first 6 months, then it's just not going to bother you as much. Right, I'm going to go back in. I'm saying going back in. I'm going to go in with this Expert Face brush. Can I tell you what I'm using, what the bronzer is actually called? The bronzer is called Glistening Bronze Light. And what else have I felt like buying? Is there anything else? I don't know if there is. But if there is, it will be in my update when I do my update. I still want some I still want some pink under eye setting powder, but I don't want to have to pay the delivery fee from Revolution. And I don't want to just pay it on one thing, but I don't want to be buying any other things. So it's like, I think you should just leave that for a while. Right, blusher. This has been in the That's Expensive project pan this month, and I've not even used it, and I think the update's due, so let's use this. So this one is in the shade Petal. Vibrant, isn't it? And it's so much like the 001 pink shade. They could be dupes for one another if it wasn't by the same company. This bush is starting to lose hairs now. And then there was so much music on today. I don't know if football's been on today. Like I said, I don't follow it. There was so much music on outside. And then it stopped for a while. And then, like, someone was outside my flat, like, and they came in and they started banging the bins. And started singing England. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It's not the nicest of areas to live in. I'm like, just shut up. I'm glad it's calmed down now, because it was really, really bad before. There was music and it was like, well, kind of bass music that goes duff, duff, duff. And I felt like it was vibrating off my windows. And then a couple of times somebody pressed my intercom and I'm like, as if I'm going to go to the door and let you in. Anyway, this is in Shop My Stash as well. So it's Stole the Show. Pretty blush, very natural. I could build it up more, but I don't like too much blush. I'm not like a heavy blush person. Yeah, so I want to get some more use on this. It's only going to be for a week, because we've gone back to weekly Shop My Stashes now. I never really wanted to do monthly ones though, but I just thought, because of all the Project Pan stuff, yeah, I thought because of all the Project Pan, I'd have to do monthly ones, but I'm doing lives every day now. So I do feel like I'd be able to use the things that I pulled out. And I'm trying not to pull out as much. Like, you don't have to pull out a month's worth of like blush, bronzers and highlights if you're only going to be shopping your stash for a week. Scotland playing tonight, my Jackset game. Oh, really? Wow. Are you not a football person, Morag? Right, I'm going to go in this palette here and use the finishing powder. I mean, people just got absolutely crazy over football. And I get it, but I'm not a fan. I mean, when I was with my ex-husband, he was a Manchester United fan, so I did go to a few games with him. And it was good. The atmosphere was electric. I'd even sing the song. But for me to do that every week, no, I couldn't do that every week or whenever they play. Not as a regular occurrence. Right, let's get some of this setting spray on. Okay, let's get some eyeshadow base on as well. Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer. Yeah, I can hear them outside. I bet they'll be watching Scotland. If it gets loud, you'll be able to hear them as well. There's just no perfect time for me to do a live or a video even come to that matter. Because in my Shop My Stash, if you listen hard enough, I think it's about halfway through my Shop My Stash, you can hear them in the background. And I'm like, is there any need for that? Like, my neighbours that live around me are just so freaking inconsiderate. Right. I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Gold again. Just because it's got some really, really pretty shades in there. And I didn't even scratch the surface last week when I used it. I used this Rich Girl shade and it looked super pretty. So I'm going to go in with this shade first, this Rolling Dough. Not really, my son's a mad for it, so is my grandson, so I haven't much choice. I don't go to games. He's there for 9 days with friends. Oh really? Wow. That'll be an experience for him, won't it? It'd be nice if I knew where my brush was to put this eyeshadow on. There will be wanting Scots to lose tonight. LOL. Oh, here it is. I've just heard him again. Banging on the bins. It's like, what the actual fuck? Can you hear it or not? This palette still smells like they were doing it in my garden earlier. Well, in my yard, should I say, my front yard. And I'm like, what the hell's that? The only issue with this is more metallics. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I've always liked it because of the metallics. And it's only got 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes. So the browns are pretty much, there's a lighter brown and then there's a brown which is like, I would say about 3 shades darker. So we'll just have to go in with them. Yeah, he's buzzing tonight. I bet he is. Nope, can't hear it. Well, that's good that you can't. It's because they're not on, like, in my front yard. Just so annoying when you have to listen to it from morning to night. Just turned it down a little bit. I think this is going to be one of the quicker lives. It's going to be well under an hour. But that's fine because I've got to go to my mum's, so... And I might even have time to go to the shop before. She said, are you going to go to the shop? And I said, well, probably after we've eaten, because we're having Sunday dinner. I said, because I don't think I'm going to get the time. Because she wants me there for 8 o'clock. Okay, so that's kind of the base colour laid down. Oh my God. It went in my mouth. The eyeshadow. Tastes of chocolate. Right, we'll go in with Cocoa Truffle. This one here. You know, I've got a feeling I'll be keeping this palette. It was quite expensive. The eyeshadows are still performing. And while they're still performing, what's the point in getting rid of it for the sake of getting rid of it? So that's darker. Do we want to put some black in or not? I used black the other day and I kind of regretted it with my Essence palette that Francis bought for me. Don't know whether to put some black here. If we're going to do that, we're going to get a small brush. This Rephr 13 brush. So it's called Decadent, this one here. Oh, this black isn't as bad as the... Well, when I say as bad as, the black in the Essence palette was really, really pigmented. This black isn't like that. I mean, it's pigmented. We'll blend that out in a minute. So yeah, we're getting some new skincare. I'm actually quite excited because I don't get a lot for myself these days. And I've been wanting that skincare set. Oh, it's so long now. And then when I looked for it on Amazon originally, it said £40. I'm not paying double the cost. I'm not going to pay £40 when it's only worth £20. I could probably get everything that they're offering in that bundle, full size, for £40. So that's what I thought to myself. And then I just did a Google search today, and it said it was £20 on Amazon. Sorry, I'm just trying to look for my glitter glue, which I'm having trouble finding. Might have to use this Doll Beauty one, which I really don't like. Let me just have another look in here. No, it's definitely not there. So yeah, I got a good deal on in the end, because that's only what I would pay on Elf, and I would definitely have to pay shipping on Elf. This one's like a gel, it's not like a glitter glue at all. Let that get tacky. It says pigment primer to make eyeshadow pigments pop. Right, let's tightline with the Ted Baker black eyeliner I've got. Nobody's talkative tonight. I'll have to do the talking for all of us. Right, so that's that eyeliner on. Now I want my Wayne Goss one. So this one is in Precious Opal. Certainly getting down to it now with this. I have the Elf facial oil and the blue moisturiser. It's not very moisturising. I think it's meant for oily skin. Oh really? The hydrating one, Morag. This is why it's good that I've got the minis, because if I would have bought everything in full size, it would have cost me a fortune. At least this way I can try it all out. And if I don't like it, then I know not to get it again. There was also another set. You didn't get as many products, but by the Skincare Bioma. A few little, I think there was only about 3 actually, little travel sizes. Right, what are we using? There's so many nice shades in here. I'm tempted to go in with this Classy and Sassy, because that would match my jumper. I don't know if I used this last week, Gold Dipped. I don't think I did. That's Gold Dip. That's nice as well. Let's do Classy and Sassy. That feels like it's drying up, so maybe not do that one. That's 2 swatches of it though. Maybe I should do it just to see what it looks like on the lids. I'm just going to put it on with a finger then. I really don't like this this primer that I've used. And this feels dry, this eyeshadow. So it might be getting decluttered after all. I do feel like though I need to do a couple more looks. What I might do is I might put it away and bring a different palette out next week. So I don't want to bore everyone. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice look. Yeah, I don't want to bore everyone with using it all every single time. And we'll use a different palette next week. And then maybe bring this out in a couple of weeks and use it again. Right, my connection dropped. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm still recording, aren't I? They've got the music on now, Next Story. I think it's Next Story. Sorry, it's a purple container called Super Hydrate Gel Moisturiser. I'm sure that's what mine's called, but mine's in the blue. Maybe mine's just Hydrate. I think we're going to go in with Rich Girl. I think that's a lighter shade, really, for the inner corners. So have you been sunbathing, Morag? Because it's been nice and warm. Even if I knew the weather was nice, you wouldn't catch me out there. I'm like a vampire. It's like a clear, wobbly jelly. Oh, really? And you don't like it? Right, I was going to use my black eyeliner, but I'm going to use this Prime Prometics that Francis kindly sent me. So it's a Prime Lash Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. It's in the shade Brown. Sorry, I've got filth on my fingers. You can still see it, but it is brown. Hey, Mana. Hey, Andy, I'm working while watching this. I won't be able to chat. It's all right. I'm nearly done now anyway. Thank you for coming in anyway. I'll use it up. It's a good day one under makeup, but I need more moisture at night. Is that a night moisturiser? Is it a day moisturiser? Because if it's a night moisturiser, that might be why it's in a purple tub. See, I don't really look at skincare when I go to Boots because I want everything. And then it's just lipstick time, isn't it? We can use one of these. So I did the new Lip Service project pan. Pulled out some different shades for that. Let's use this one because I don't know if it's still... I don't know if it's expired, basically. And it's a really nice Your Lips but better colour. I mean, I think it's always smelled like it doesn't smell very good, but you know, I'm used to smelling like MAC lipsticks, like vanilla. This one smells, I wouldn't say of chemicals, but it doesn't smell nice in my opinion. But that is nice. So it's by a brand called MCore Beauty. I've made a bit of a mess there, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's by a brand called MCore Beauty. And they're Australian. But I got that in, I think it was a Birchbox. So I'll take this to my mum's and keep trying it. I think it's okay. I think it's just... I'm very sensitive to scents, and I thought it'd gone bad, but it's not. I don't want to declutter it because it's a nice shade if it's not gone bad. It says perfect for wearing under makeup, used day or evening. So it's both, I think. Love that shimmer shade on eyes. I don't know, Morag. I think it may be drying up. Let's watch the other ones. Yeah, I think they're all like that. But those are way more pigmented. That one feels like that as well. It's an old palette though. I mean, how old's the Too Faced Chocolate Gold? It's old, isn't it? And I bought it pretty much when it came out. So I do want to try other shades in. If they don't perform well or if they get patchy, I need to make sure, you know, obviously it's a primer as well. You know, I need to find my other glitter glue and just use it a little bit more with that. But yeah. If I like the eyeshadows, I'll keep it. If not, it will be getting decluttered into the bin because it's quite old. What does it say? Oh my gosh. Do you know how most palettes are like 24 months? This one's only 12 months. I feel like it might be because it's chocolate scented. You know. Anyway, we'll be testing that out more. Like I said, probably not on Sunday. We'll probably bring something else in just because I don't want everyone to get bored of what I'm using. So we'll bring a different palette in and then I'll just start bringing that back in as well. But let me come closer and show you. I like this bit in the inner corners. That bit is called Rich Girl. I don't think this is as metallic for me. Like, I like it way more pigmented than that. Let's try and put a bit more on. I'm not going to get any more pigment. Yeah, I'm not going to get any more pigment. It is what it is. I think the palette's just getting old. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's the look. Hi Francis, thank you. Nice to see ya. I keep mine till it changes or go bad. Yeah, I need to be looking at it later on when it's been on for a few hours to see if it's if it goes patchy. Does anything need blending out before I go? No, I think it's quite good. Hang on, I've got a bit of powder on. My subculture and modern renaissance went mouldy. Really, did it? My Sigma Rosy went mouldy. I was gutted because I really wanted to start using that again. But that's the problem, is it? When you have too many eyeshadow palettes, it's like I've got, I would say probably at least 10 that I haven't used. So I need to use those 10 before I can even rotate to all the other ones that I want to use. I've decluttered palettes as well, you know, and I've still got a really big collection. I'm hoping in the spring I'll be able to declutter even more. But yeah, I'm hoping by then, you know, I will have gotten around to using, like, you know, used all my newer palettes and feel like there's her. And use like some of the older ones and just kind of established what I want to keep and what I want to declutter. I mean, I would love to get my collection down to 50, and I know that seems quite a lot anyway. Like, if you're not I don't see myself as a collector of eyeshadow palettes. Basically, it's just an accumulation. It's an accumulation of 10 years worth of makeup buying, and this is why I don't want to do it anymore. Do a mask makeup tutorial, wear a face mask. I'm not going to do that, Rain. Thanks for kind of asking to do it, but I'm not going to do it. Why would you like me to do that? I've never even seen anyone, a content creator, do that here on YouTube. Do you want to answer me or not? Anyway, yeah, the plan is use what I have, like the new ones, and then go back to the older ones and see if I still, like, if they're still performing well, and if I still want to, you know, keep them in the collection. And like I said, I would love to have 50, and 50 eyeshadow palettes is a lot to people that don't, you know, wear makeup every day. You would look good with a mask, to be honest. I think I look better now, Rain. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I'm gonna go now, ladies. Thank you for watching. Thanks, Morag. Just ignore the haters. They're only jealous. Who's retracted that message? So she asked me to do like a mask tutorial, and now she's retracted it. And now she's saying I would look good with a mask on. Well, we did have to wear them during lockdown, so I know I look good with a mask on. Yeah, bye Morag. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye.